So the script for Carmageddon 64 is finally done now, or at least it will be by the time you see this, and let me tell you something that could not be happier over the fact that I never have to talk about this heap of trash, and by extension play it, ever again. Instead, I now focus my efforts on one of Titus's earlier games, the vintage, the classic, aged like a fine wine, Incantation for the Super Nintendo, if for no other reason than I found it for really cheap one day. Which in and of itself is amounting to about 2,000 words so far, and I feel like I'm barely halfway done talking about it. I seriously went into that review expecting to talk about it for no more than 6 minutes as a bit of a filler review, but my gosh, it found so many ways to be terrible and I was not prepared for it. So in the meantime, here's a good old-fashioned easy target. No, that looks good. Kart Racer on the Nintendo Wii. What could possibly go wrong? A lot. Kart Racer was developed by Maximum Family Games, now just Maximum Games, and published by Nordic Games Publishing and Virtual Play Games in 2009, or 2010, or 2011, depending on where you cite your sources. This isn't going to be a trend, by the way, because looking up any information on this game was like pulling teeth. The company Virtual Play Games in particular has literally no other game attached to their name aside from this, a small handful of equally shovelware-esque looking titles, chief among them being... Truck Racer. Their website, which looks like it was designed in 2002 I might add, said that they were founded in 2009, and their Facebook page, which has 22 bloody likes I might add, has been active since 2010. So from that I can gather that they probably weren't around for very long, but that's literally about it. The company is mentioned nowhere else on the entire internet, save for a small LinkedIn page and a Blogspot page, which may or may not be the most depressing thing I think I've ever read, by the way.
They only wanted to know how old you were when you played your first Intellivision game, or what your favorite IntelliVoice game was, but nobody voted. This Blogspot is something a little beyond the definition of the word abandoned.
Their games aren't even properly indexed into GameFAQs.com, which, judging from the amount of super obscure games that I'm able to find on there, is saying a whole lot. As if to make this anomaly of a company even more confusing, some copies of the game have their branding on it, while others don't, and the same goes for Truck Racer. If I had to wager a guess, I'd probably say that Maximum Family Games was desperately trying to find a publisher with low enough standards to release their games, and the presumably financially failing Virtual Play Games just probably caved in to get their foot in the door. After that, presumably failed, I guess Maximum Family Games just decided to up and help Nordic Games Publishing for a second print run with their branding, but then again I have to remind you that that is a complete shot in the dark and nothing more. For what it's worth though, at least it explains the multiple release dates. 2009 would have been the Virtual Play Games release, and 2011 would have been the Maximum Family Games release, and 2010 might have been... this freaking thing? I don't know. Or maybe Europe got it in 2009 while America got it in 2011, but then again that was still in the game 2010. Or maybe I'm just looking way too far into this. Wikipedia says 2012, I didn't realize that when I was scripting this, so I think it's just kind of a case that's not worth delving into. It also aligns decently well with the other 7 Maximum Family Racing games released in 2011. I kid you not, there exists a staggering 9 crappy racing games with the Maximum Family Games branding released in a singular year of 2011. These games include the aforementioned Truck Racer and Kart Racer, as well as Dragon Stock Racer, Rally Racer, Crash Car Racer, Super Truck Racer, GP Classic Racing, Sprint Cars, and Super Karts. And we're just gonna pretend I didn't find a metric ton of release dates for every single one of these games. I'm tired of theorizing release dates for games called Super Truck Racer and Sprint Cars. Every single one of these games are rumored to be among the worst racing games of all time, and every single one of these games are incredibly hard to track down copies of. No joke, it's thought that some of these games didn't even exceed 5-digit sales figures. To put that into perspective, Panzer Dragoon Saga on the Sega Saturn sold 20,000 copies here in the US. We're talking Caltron 6 in 1 tier in terms of rarity for a few of these games, and it should go without saying that I only own the 2 most common, those being Truck Racer, which is loose, and Kart Racer, which I own 2 times over because of them sexy variants. You can buy either game for about $10 if you know to look, because it should go without saying that nobody's gonna buy this heap of trash casually, and that eliminates about half of the market. These types of games only attract a small fringe minority group, myself included, so the prices stay relatively low. As for those other 7 games though... good luck, have fun. It can be speculated all day and night as to why these games are so rare, but more likely than not it probably just boils down to crappy marketing. Doing a quick YouTube search of Maximum Racing yields the extent of marketing I could find on any of these games. All 7 of the 2011 releases got a crappy 480p trailer on the Maximum Games official YouTube channel. For budget titles, it doesn't sound too out of the ordinary. In fact, it's quite commonplace. I've seen official trailers like this for games that never even got released. But then you start watching the trailer For optimal effect, I'm just going to show you about 15 seconds of completely unaltered, unedited, official marketing for these very, very real games. Hope you're ready. Where do I start? I think I made objectively superior videos in 2011.
Dog's Island. Great game, extremely rare.
Never in my life have I been bombarded with so many tropes of early YouTube within 15 seconds. And this is official marketing. And there are 7 of them! It's got it all, really. Compressed hand and animation for the company logo that's, if anything, just south of your average Newgrounds portal at the time. Improperly cropped stock photos. Can't forget about the 4:3 aspect ratio. And above all else, that freaking music! I've heard it so many times in my life that I can pretty much guarantee it's public domain, and it's all accompanied by glorious, glorious interlacing. This is something I would have expected from a higher-end Notepad tutorial in 2009! It's incredible! All of these were uploaded on the same day, January 18th, 2011. And for a lot of these games, there's almost otherwise no footage of them uploaded since. It's a darn good legacy, for what it's worth. The only marketing I found for the other 2 games was the low-res, unofficial upload for the trailer of Truck Racer. From what I can gather, this trailer was only aired in parts of the United Kingdom. I say this because of the lack of ESRB rating on the promotional images, coupled with the fact that Nordic Games Publishing is based in the UK, but heck do I know at this point. All I know is that these 9 games should not exist by any extent of the imagination, but they do, so here's a review of the one that I own. That isn't Truck Racer. My mind and body are not ready for reviewing 2 of these games at once. All history aside though, let's finally delve into Kart Racer for the Nintendo Wii. What a surprise. It sucks.